Waiting for some people to populate.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Eric, looks like we got our first one.
Thank you. All right, Ben, we're going to get started with Justin Grosso.
Hey, Ben. What went wrong for you guys tonight? You know, what kind of played into you guys struggling there to close the game out?
I think that we slowed down the pace. We ain't moved the ball enough, and we ain't get enough stops.
Thank you.
Chris Franklin.
Hey, Ben, toward the end of the game, there were a few chants that were going out there asking trade Ben Simmons, stuff like that. Do you feel like you played your last few minutes here in Philadelphia?
I feel like we just lost game 7. That's about it.
Right. Would you like just to remain in Philadelphia?
Pardon?
Would you like to remain in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I mean, I love being in Philly. You know, I love this organization. The fans are great people. I mean, I had a bad series. I expect that. It's Philly.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Marcus Hayes.
Ben, Doc said that there's work to do, and he and you need to get into the gym. What do you think the work is that needs to be done, and I guess prioritized? Is it free throw shooting? Is it being more aggressive? Is it perimeter shooting? What is it in your game that you think you need to improve first?
I think all of it. You hit on all of it. I ain't shoot well from the line this series. Offensively, I wasn't there. I ain't doing enough for my teammates. But there's a lot. There's a lot of things I need to work on.
You gave up a dunk opportunity, and I don't know if you answered this earlier, but you gave up a dunk opportunity right there. And I know you're a pass-first guy, but you're also 6'10" and 240. Is there something going on in your head where you just feel like you can't shoot at sometimes?
Nah, I just assumed Gallo was coming over my back, and then Collins moved out, and so I thought we just had a wide open dunk.
Thank you.
Dave McMenamin.
Ben, as a team, you guys have been hovering around contender status for several years now. The way the playoffs broke with some of the other favorites already being eliminated leading up to tonight, is there any sense of, man, we might have blown an opportunity to do something pretty big here?
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's game 7. We didn't get past this round, so obviously, I mean, it hurts.
Next, we'll go to D. Lynham.
Ben, I'm just curious because obviously we can look at who you are in a regular season and see, you know, what gets you all-star and defensive player of the year, but postseason numbers look different. So what happens in the postseason that does not allow you to be the same player that helps you get your team to earning a top seed in the Eastern Conference?
I mean, I feel like I found my guys tonight, which I do the regular season regardless. You know, with the trade, shoot, I think.
Yeah, he was terrible. 5 for 23.
Yeah, he had a tough night. Offensively, I probably didn't do enough. There's a lot of things. You gotta go back and watch the game, but there's a lot of things that I didn't do well this series.
But do you feel like there's something that is different in the postseason with what makes you perceived to be the player that you are different than in the regular season?
No, I'm not gonna let you say that. We lost. It sucks. I am who I am. It is what it is. You know, it's not easy to win, and it shows. You know, Nets got finished by Buck. It's not easy to win. And I worked, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is clear my mind and get my mental right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, we have time for 2 more. We'll start with Crystal Sotas.
Hey, Ben, what was the biggest lesson for you not only about Game 7, but the whole series against the Hawks. And what would you like to change if you have a chance to get back in that series?
You got to be mentally tough. You can't take games for granted, especially in the playoffs. Every game matters, every possession matters.
All right, Ben, we have one more for you. I'll go back to Marcus Hayes.
Ben, Doc was asked, do you think Ben Simmons will be a point guard here next year? He said, I don't know the answer to that. Would you be willing to consider a position change to be a forward if you stay in Philadelphia, or even if you went somewhere else?
I'm gonna do what I gotta do and work on my game to get better. I'm not really. That's not my focus right now. We lost Game 7, so never let the highs get to high and the lows get to low. So for me, it's more work. You get my mind right and my body right for next season. Do what I can control.
Thank you.
All right, Ben, thank you, man.